ओ मन रे कहो न गौर का था। मन मन रे कहो न गौर का था। मन रे कहो न गौर का गौरे रोना अमियार धाम प्रीति मूर्ति दाता प्रीति मूर्ति दाता गौरे रोना अमियार धाम प्रीति मूर्ति दाता प्रीति मूर्ति दाता। ओ मन रे कहो ना गौर का था। मन रे कहो गौर का था। शयने गौरा स्वपने गौरा गौरा नयने तारा। शयने गौरा स्वपने गौरा गौरा नयने तारा। जीवने गौरा मरने गौरा जीवने गौरा मरने गौरा गौरा गला रहारा गौरा गला रहारा। हिया माझारे गौरंग राखिए बिरल बोसिया रावो। हियर माझारे गौरंग राखिए बिरल बोसिया रावो। मन रे साधे थे से रूपा चांदे रे मन रे साधे थे से रूपा चांदे रे। नयने नयने दो नयने नयने दो। ओ मन रे कहो ना गौर का था। मन रे गौरवी हरे न बची परने गौर के लेची सारा। गौरवी हरे न बची परने गौर करेची सारा। गौर बोलिया जाऊ का जीवना गौर बोलिया जाऊ का जीवना। किछु नारा चाहिब आरा किछु ना चाहिब आरा। गौर गमना गौर गथना गौर मुखेरा हासी। गौर गमना गौर गथना गौर मुखेरा हासी। गौर पीड़िति गौर मूर्ति गौर पीड़िति गौर मूर्ति। हियाए रहिलो पोषी हियाए गौरगमन गौरगठन गौरमुखेर हासि
गौरधर्म गौरकर्म गौरवेदसार
गौरधर्म क्या बोले गौर मैंने पहले वाला बोला गौरधर्म गौरकर्म गौरवेदसार गौरचरणे परनसोपिनु
गौरचरणे परनशापिनु
गौरकोरिवे पारा
गौरकोरिवेपार
गौरशबद गौरसम्पदा जहरे ही आए जागे
गौरसपद गौरसम्पद जारहियाय जागे
नरहरिदास तरदसेना
नरहरिदास तरदासेदा
चरणे शरणे मागे
चरण शरण मागे
मन रे
पवन घोरका
मन रे गहना गौरका रे
कहना घोरका
गोरे रो नाम मियार नाम
गोरे राम मियर धाम
गोरे रो नाम मियार नाम
गोरे राम मियर धाम
प्रीति मूर्ति दाता प्रीति मूर्ति दाता गोरे रो
राम मियर धाम
प्रीति मूर्ति दाता प्रीति मूर्ति दाता ओ मन रे कहो न गौर सा
कहना घोरका
जय सच्चिदानंद जय गौर हरि सच्चिदानंद जय गौर हरि
सचिनंदन जय गौर हरि सचिनंदन जय गौर हरि
जय सच्चिदानंद जय गौर हरि सच्चिदानंद जय गौर हरि
सचिनंदन जय गौर हरि सचिनंदन जय गौर हरि
जय नदिया बिहारी जय गौर हरि संकीर्तन बिहारी जय गौर हरि
सतिया बिहारी जय गौर हरि संकीर्तन बिहारी जय गौर हरि
ओ गौर हे गौर हे गौर हे गौर हे
गौर हे गौर हे गौर हे गौर हे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हिमाम्य दिव्यछविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेमरसप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। सब बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। प्रेम से बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। बाबा इतना मोटा माना स्नैल स्नैल। I think I have to go chiropractor. I need to go chiropractor.
Het vriendelijk bezoek of iedereen nog een beetje naar voren komt. Dank jullie wel. Friendly announcement, please come forward a little bit more. Thank you.
Yes, come forward. 100 devotees today.
थोड़ा आगे आ जाइए कृपया।
It's great fortune to be here in Holland with all respected devotees. It's like a God family. And it is just a month back. Many of us, we were in India, right? Just exactly a month. And again we are seeing, we are together after a month. It was a great celebration. Shri Radha Madhav Gaudiya Math, you all see such beautiful. Very thankful to all of you who came to attend this great festival. And many more to come in future. So be ready with your holidays, with your leave from your work. We'll be here for a few days, hearing some Hari Katha, some bhajans, and spend every evening in remembering Krishna, and make every evening very success and auspicious. So, Vijay will speak first, no? What is the time frame? How long we can go?
It's holiday.
Holiday?
Holiday.
All night?
All night.
Hari bol. We have the complete song book to sing.
Yes.
From this Ekadashi to next Ekadashi. Hare Krishna. Acha. If any jiva have any desire, that becomes the cause of bondage in this world. But if any Vaishnav or if Supreme Lord have any desire, that becomes the cause of liberation from that bondage. What's happening? So I'm giving this topic to Vijay to elaborate on this. Hare Krishna. He will speak first, then I will take over. Please take care of little ones. Yes.
Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chaksurum Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Can you open little that kitchen
It's already
window? It's so stuffy. Yes.
But
Let some cold come inside.
Dina, Haribo, Dhorva, cold, please.
Beicha.
Beche Ifa.
Ram, Beicha Ram. राम को थोड़ा सा खोल दो.
So first of all, I'm paying my unlimited dandavats pranam to my beloved Srila Gurudev, Lichalila Patitapavan Srila Gauragrinda Goswami Maharaj, and also to the divine lotus feet of Lichalila Paramahamsa Vijaya, Asutra Satasi Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and also to my beloved Diksha Gurudev Om Vishnupada, Asutra Satasi Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Ban Goswami Maharaj, and also to my beloved Siksha Gurudev Om Vishnupada Sutra Satasi Srimad Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj, to all the Gurus in our Rupanava Guru line, to all the Vaishnava Vaishnavis, and to all the respected guests, my heartfelt pranam to you all. So, Maharaj mercifully came in front of us again. By the mercy of our Guru Vargas, we are receiving such a nice association. Because in this world, it is truly rare to find an association which is uplifting. Because it depends on the path what someone is walking. If that path is degrading, and you associate with person who are in the degraded part, going down, then automatically we will take that color, take that mood to degrade ourselves. It is not difficult. It's actually very easy to fall down, but it's very hard to uplift. You understand? But a sadhu is coming, and the path where he's walking, it's towards his Guru Varga. And where his Guru Varga is where the Lord is situated. And it is a path what is actually the highest path. It's a very high mountain. So, when we have the opportunity to associate and hear the instruction, the glories, the sikshas of such a Vaishnava, and we truly adopt that color of that Vaishnava, that mood, and we implement that in our life, then automatically uplifting in our life will take place. So that's why it is very important what kind of desire we have, like Maharaj was taught. The desire to uplift ourselves is actually to come in this path of bhakti. That is the only way. All other paths seems like a true upliftment, but it is not, because when it is not connected with devotion towards the Lord, it's just a little, maybe some uplifting, but it will go down also. You understand? But it depends on our desire. Everything starts with a desire. In this material world, but especially if we want to make advancement in the spiritual world. This ichha, this desire, is our true potency. Understand? And it is not that we came on this path of bhakti because my desire was there. That's why I came. And now I have decided, and now I have association, I don't have to desire anymore. Continuously, what is in our head, what is in our man, which desire we actually are trying to achieve, that is actually how we are transforming. You understand? It's very important actually. So, we have to check ourselves. We have to contemplate and we have to check ourselves continuously. Because when we're climbing the mountain, every step, every grip is very, very important. Understand? If you climb a mountain, then you will understand. If you never climb a mountain, you think it is very easy. But if you truly climb a mountain, every step and every move is very, very crucial. That's why it is said that we have to contemplate, we have to check ourselves for the next step to take it very, very careful and think about it. Maybe we have gained some upliftment, but we are not there where we have to be. We are not on the top. Understand? And the sadhus are guiding us. They are the expert mountain climbers. They are guiding which step where to take. If you follow that instruction very directly as it is, not as we think it is. Because that is also the problem. A sadhu is speaking, and only what we want to distract from that lecture we are pointing out. But the whole thing, what is given, is not. We are not focusing on that. The whole message. You understand? And I'm seeing this also in the past, many devotees. If they have some issues, they only see that part, what they want to hear, but not the other part, what they don't want to do. You understand? It's selective hearing. But then you are not following the instruction as it is, and then you will fall. That's why Icha, the desire to gain and to be under guidance, anugatya, is such an important thing, because we are not expert mountain climbers. Try to understand that. We have the gears, we have the tilak, we have the dhoti, we have the sikha. But that is only the external part. It's like a mountain climber bought everything in the shop, but no experience to climb, but they think, now I'm ready. You understand? But the true challenge will start when you start to climb. And the scriptures are telling this very directly. How to climb this mountain of this bhakti, path of bhakti. How to do that. First of all, under anugat. And this anugat is very important. But secondly, it shows us also how we can be qualified. Because how high the mountain, how difficult it will be. So we have to learn skills. And actually the skills represent are skills of knowing how to behave as Vaishnava etiquettes. Vaishnava sadachar. It's very important. That is our skills. We can try to learn many topics, but if this foundation of Vaishnava sadachar is not implemented in our life, in devotional life, and with Vaishnava sadachar I'm meaning, because some new people are also here, is the behavior, the mood of a Vaishnava. How to act, how to deal, how to know to act in different situations. And this is the first thing to become a devotee, to try to become a devotee. If we neglect this part, and we think we can say, do, and everything how we think we are thinking with our conditioned mind, then we're committing a very big blunder. And we will not have the skills to climb this mountain. Never. Never. It will happen. Although maybe the desire is there. That is also a thing. Because only desire is not enough. The desire to become a Vaishnava has to be first on our agenda. What is a Vaishnava? What is the mood of a Vaishnava? How the Vaishnavas are focusing, meditating on what? On their own skills. They don't have time to focus on any other business than the business of their own anartha. Mind your own anartha. You understand? Other things, what is happening beside of that, it is not their focus. Krishna is arranging everything. Everything what is happening is according to someone's destination and what is what?
Faith.
Fate. we cannot interfere with that. When we interfere with someone else's problems and things, we will burn our own hands and we will degrade ourselves. You understand? So the focus, the path of bhakti, is to know how to act first. Why we are hearing such a nice Harikathas? For the impression, to get an impression, not to get knowledge, but to get an impression how a perfect devotee was accepted by Hari, Guru and Vaishnavas. You understand? How they became such a close associate with Hari, Guru and Vaishnava. What was the quality? What was their mood? What was the way of dealing? How they came so close at the lotus feet of the Lord. You understand? That is what we have to study. And that is how we have to work on this path of bhakti. When we are out of focus, then we are committing so many offenses. Bhakta vihina aparada lakshay chiptasta kami ditaranga madhyaya. I spoke this last kata. We are committing so many offenses, and that is the problem when we become stuck on this path of bhakti. And we are blaming others. Because of others, I'm stuck. But it is our own fault. Today, the disappearance of Devanand Pandit, is the Titi on this Ekadashi. We have to dive deep in his biography. I have no time to totally speak about this because I don't want to take Maharaj's time. But Devanand Pandit is a very important lila of this personality in the time of Mahaprabhu. Actually, it is very important for us because that has everything to do with how our Guru Varga, Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj, where he established Devanand Gaudiya Math, is actually connected to Devanand Pandit. We have to know this history. The Samadhi of Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj, the Guru of Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he established there a temple, Devanand Gaudiya Math. We know this? Everyone know this or not? In Navadvip? What is the story behind that? We have to know. That is history. That is where we have to focus on. Not focus on different things in material life. Who is doing wrong, who is doing good. But we have to focus strictly on the history of our Acharya. That is the focus what we have to have. And learn from that. Because if you see the biography of Devanand Pandit, then you see how he was a big scholar. How he was speaking Srimad Bhagavatam Katha to everyone. He was such a big audience and disciples because he was expert, he was a Jnani, he was a Pandit, Devanand Pandit. You understand? Not the Pandit what we know in Suriname. The true Pandit. You understand? Who knows the conclusions. But to make the story short, he committed a very big offense. To who? To Srivas Pandit. Srivas Pandit came to his lecture with respect. Heard from him. And because Srivas Pandit was such a great Vaishnava, Mahajan, Mahabhagavat, by hearing the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam, all the ecstatic mood came to him. And because of that, he was experiencing Astasaktika Bhav. Everyone was quiet, like you are all quiet. But can you imagine if someone is acting like a madman? Now if someone will act as a madman, what will we do? Who is that crazy person, we will think? Why is acting like that? Isn't it? Why is acting like that? That happened in that situation. Everyone found that Srivas Pandit, his act was disturbing the Katha. So what they decided, this disciple, to throw him away from the Harikatha. They lift him up, and they tell them, go away. Devanand Pandit saw this, but he kept quiet, because he found his Srimad Bhagavatam Katha more important than that situation. So he committed a big offense, unknowingly. Unknowingly. The disciples, they were also murk. They didn't know. Unknowingly, they make the offense. That's the problem. Most of the time we are doing unknowingly offense. Sometimes we know we're doing offense, but still we are committing offenses. That is more dangerous. But anyways, back to the story. Mahaprabhu came to know this, and he couldn't tolerate this. And when he was there in Navadvip, Devanand Pandit was again speaking Harikatha. And he heard that, but he could not tolerate because he knew that it was a big offender. So he, outside the Harikatha, he was speaking very hardly. That to know the true meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam, you have to know the conclusion, the true mool of Srimad Bhagavatam. And that is devotion. Devotion towards the Lord and His devotees. If we do not realize this, then we are not capable of speaking of this kind of topics. And you actually are not capable. He was saying this. But Devanand Pandit, he heard that, but still he went further with his Harikatha. He neglected it. Later on, because that was Mahaprabhu, that was Nimai Pandit at that time. But then Nimai Pandit took sannyas. Many, also when Mahaprabhu was here, he was not spared. As Nimai Pandit, many people came and offended him. You understand? The Lord came, still people were offended. Because that's the nature of people. Criticizing. They are always seeking faults in others. Especially the one who is trying to take responsibilities. They will always take faults or getting some gratitude. They cannot handle that. Many things happens in the heart, and especially the one who is not taking responsibility, they will criticize the one who is taking responsibility. Understand? So Nimai Pandit, the Lord himself was not spared. But when he took sannyas, everyone came to know the glories of Mahaprabhu. And everyone came to beg his excuse to his lotus feet. And Devanand Pandit was also there, present. Understand? And he felt remorse. He felt that he did something wrong. So Mahaprabhu told that to know the core of Bhagavad Gita, you have to serve the Vaishnavas, he said. First serve Vaishnavas, then you will become to know all the conclusion of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And that is what Devanand Pandit did. He went to a very exalted devotee. His name is Vakrishwar Pandit. Sri Vakrishwar Pandit. And he was doing kirtan and everything, and he was totally captured by his bhavana. And he felt, he had also some symptoms, and he became unconscious. And then when this Mahabhagavat became unconscious, he took his dust and put it on his hand, and he served him. By doing that, his heart changed immediately, and he got remorse. Yeah? He came to the realization, I'm doing something wrong, I did something very bad. But before that, he didn't realize that. But when he came to the sadhu's lotus feet, then he understand what I'm doing actually. I'm thinking I'm doing right, but I have committed violence to my own path, not someone else's path. Because what you are getting from pointing fingers, nothing. You're destroying your own mood of bhakti. You understand? So, then Mahaprabhu, he came and begged for Mahaprabhu's forgiveness. You understand? And then what did Mahaprabhu say? Long story short, what did Mahaprabhu instruct him? Was he forgiven? Because he came to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, I committed offense. No. He told Devanand Pandit, now you came to know your You're an offender. You're a big offender. And how to resolve this? You have to go to Srivas Pandit and beg for his mercy. That is the way, that's the only way. I cannot deliver you from your offense. Although I am the Lord, still I cannot do that. You have to go to. And there, Srivas Pandit was there. And with true, not only for lip service, but true from his heart, he begged for forgiveness. And Srivas Pandit has forgiven him. Then his problems were solved and he could become a great devotee. Like he's now a great devotee. We are also in our line. And that place where Mahaprabhu forgave Devanand Pandit after he took shelter of Srivas, that place, Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj has established his temple, Devanand Gaudiya Mat, in that same place. You understand? That's why that place is very special. That is the place where Mahaprabhu is very merciful. Though offense are committed, he is, how you call that? Forgiving. He's merciful. That's why also Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj took samadhi there. Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj took samadhi there. Excuse. They have to know this. There are so many stories. Today we are following Kalashi, Amrish Maharaj. I'm not going there. But Durvas was also committed offenses. All these offenses, all these stories are showing us, don't commit any Vaishnava aparat. Don't commit. You understand? Ikadashi, we have to check ourselves. Did I commit some Vaishnava aparat? Then I have to do something about it. Otherwise, I'm stuck in this. Although I'm thinking I'm not stuck, but I will be stuck. And what is the gun of Durvas Muni? He saw Amrish Maharaj, how merciful he was, and he chanted the first famous word. Aho Ananda Dasanam Mahatvam Darsham Adhyame Krita Gasu Adi Yat Rajan Mangalani Samihasa. He chanted. What is he saying? Although Rajan, Amrish, I have committed such a big offense to your lotus feet. I'm Krita Gaso. I'm a big offender. Krita Gaso. Api. He's saying, I'm that offender. But your mood is Mangalini Samihas. You're always praying for my Mangal. You're always praying for my Mangal. No hate is there. But although I'm committing offense, I'm praying to the Lord. Please help that devotee. Understand? That is the mood of a Vaishnava. And such a Vaishnavas we are associating. In that line of that Guru Parapara, all the sannyasis are coming with that mood to teach us this important thing. What we desire to make progress, but how to make progress is the second question. Vanchakalpatarobhischa pipasandhirvayanta patinabhavabhu vaishnavabhu namo namaha.
Govinda. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Everyone. Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Oh Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ramo Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ramo Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ramo Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ramo Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ramo Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ramo Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ramo Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ramo Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo Hare Hare, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari गौर प्रेमानंदे। अच्छा ठीक है, हो गया प्रोग्राम। महाप्रसाद बेच हरि कथा। Dinamani Prabhu, can you open the door please? I can't breathe, can't focus on what I want to say.
Maybe you can close that. I will open it and you will get more
No,
effect.
let it be. Cross.
Cross? Well, okay.
No, if it is cold, then we will close.
Yes, okay.
For now, it is so congested. Whew. And also cooking is going on. Why not finish before program?
Almost finished. We made one extra thing.
No, we finished the program. Acha, so now. Okay, now we focus on Harikatha. Please, please give me your ears. We in this material human body, we can't survive without Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Matsarji. Lust, anger, greed, envious. It is inbuilt by default. There is Kam. Kam is not only just lust, Kam means desires. Anger. Lust, anger, greed, envious. All these moods. So everyone in the world, everyone in the universe is having. So if it is getting cold, just close them. I don't want to make everyone sick. I don't want to lose my audience for the next day. Close, please. Please close. Danke well. Bas. Better. So can we think we can get rid of these material qualities, being situated in this material world, having material body, material consciousness? How is possible? It's so difficult and it's impossible. But is there any remedy for this? Is there anyone here who has no lust, anger, greed, envious? Anyone? Please raise your hand. We will create a big singhasan for you and worship. We'll do Guru Puja. Shri Guru Sharana. But we used to do Guru Puja to Gurudev also. Yes, Maya? You saw Gurudev Puja? So Gurudev was not having Kam Krodh Lobh? Yes, he was having. He was also having this. Even the associates of the Lord. Gurudev is associate of the Lord. But even in the spiritual world, these things are present. And it is also present in us. What's the difference? Big difference. How to apply this? That's the most important part. Lust means desires are there, anger is there, greed is there, all these things are there. How to properly apply this, in what direction we apply this for the benefit of us and for benefit of the whole society. That is a big question. Just like a devotee came to Krishna in a temple, Radha Madhav Gaudiya Bhatt, every day bringing fruits, clothes, flowers, money, every day. One day, Shri Radha Madhav said, "Oh devotee, why are you bringing all this stuff? I already have this so much. I want something else. You giving me flowers? Oh, I have so many flowers. You giving me money? I'm full of all opulence. You giving me clothes? Oh, I have so many clothes. You have to give me something which I don't possess and you have so much." Then devotee get confused. What is that which is not present? Which is not present in you and is present in me? What is that in my possession? Then Krishna said, Shri Madhav said, "Listen, I don't have calm desires, I don't have anger, I don't have greed. And you are full of all these things. You should come and offer these things to me. But when point comes to offer my greed, my desire, my anger, my envious, then we keep some distance from Krishna. No, I can't do this. Otherwise, how I'm going to enjoy the world? Otherwise, how I'm going to sustain and maintain myself in this world? How is possible? I need these things for my survival. Krishna, I can give a little bit, but I can't give more than that. Yeah? Full of desires, right? I'm full of desires. Anger. My anger is, I'm very sensitive. There's noise going on in the kitchen, I get angry. I'm just joking. We can't survive without this, but how to apply this for my own benefit, for my own advancement? That is a big question. How we can apply this for a good cause? So if I give a knife to Nimai, and if he cut some fruits and offer to Krishna, is good or bad? Huh? It's good. But if he take that knife outside the street and he stabs someone, then it is good or bad? That police. How to apply that knife in which direction, that is our decision. Every individual, including me and all of you. How we are applying this, please take this very important and serious. If we are really want to advance in spiritual life, if not, then everything is fair and fine. If not, then there is no problem. But if we really want the good qualities can come to us, then hear this carefully, how to apply this. How the good qualities comes? Just by its own, by our prayers? No. How the good qualities come? Yasyasti bhagavad bhakta kinchana sar guneste samasto sura hara abhaktasya kuto mahad guna मनोरथे नास्ति धावते भई. क्या बोल रहे हैं? ब्यूटीफुल वर्ड्स. यस्यस्ति भगवत भक्त किंचना सर्गुणस्ते समस्त सुराः. One who is performing one's sadhan, even if it is ups and downs, but consistent in performing sadhan, in someone, with someone's guidance, under someone's shelter, with good association, then what will happen? One develops all good qualities. Samasta suraha means all, sura means demigods. But devotees don't get the qualities of demigods. They get the qualities of associates of Lord. Because they are nirguna. They are beyond three modes of material nature. Getting my point? Understandable? I'm speaking very simple. If anyone is serious in bhakti, wants to perform bhakti, not a fun or joke, then it is essential to associate with devotees and in someone's shelter, learn and advance. Then what will happen? Spontaneously, all good qualities of the associates of Lord reflect on one personality. Many of us here, go back, flashback. What was our life before? And what is our life now? Any difference or no? Yes or no?
Yes. Much difference.
So much difference. Even though we are still struggling. But struggling for what? Something very high. But we can't forget and we should not get demoralized that I am not advancing in bhakti. Because if we look back, what was my life before coming to Krishna consciousness and what is my life today, we see big gap. Yes? Everyone's life. Now it depends on person to person. How much one can grasp. There are 100 devotees sitting in this living room here. Not everyone's grasping strength is equal. There's always a difference in understanding and grasping. In understanding and also grasping. Much difference. And everyone conceive according to one's qualification and ability. Everyone conceive according to one's ability. We can't go beyond our ability and qualification. Then all the good qualities of the associates of Lord reflects. But hara abhaktasya kuto mahad guna. In the second line is saying, how the good qualities will come and reflect on that person if one is always riding on the horse of one's own mind. You know, riding on a horse, at least horse can take you in a good direction or whatever direction you want. But this horse of the mind, its direction is not certain. It just goes here, there, all the time. Sankalpa, vikalpa. You are good, then you are not good. Then again you are good, then you are again not good. Sankalpa and vikalpa. Acceptance, rejections. Acceptance and rejection. So much. Every minute changing, every hour changing, every day changing, every week, every month, every year. So much changing. Means the person is not stable. Stability is not there. And so we need a stabilizer. With the electric power, they have a stabilizer, which stable the electric current. That stabilizer is called association of devotees. Nirantar, constant, nityam bhagavatam sevaya. Constant association. How the good qualities will come? Har abhaktasya kuto mahat guna. If one is always riding on the horse of one's mind, taking in different directions, you're relying on your mind or you're relying on the authority? Try to understand this. Am I relying on my mind only or am I relying on my authority? Means association. Therefore, is there any means to change the direction of my desires, my anger, my greed? Because I can't live without that. It is inherent. I'm built with that. That's why I'm here in this world. So let us catch hold the feet of acharyas, our authorities. Shri Narottam Thakur, Shri Narottam Das Thakur, he is teaching us how do we apply this. So today's topic is calm. Narottam Thakur is teaching us calm means desires. We can't live without desire. Even sitting here, desire is, maybe we can extend our program. This is also desire. The desire is when the program is going to finish, we're going to have prasadam and go and rest. This is also desire. No one can survive without desire. Yes or no?
Yes.
I want your reply. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Deva.
Very important. How to mold that, how to apply that desire, that's the most important. This is called the art of molding your desires, changing your desires. So Narottam Thakur is teaching us, Kam Krishna Karmar Pane, Krodh Bhakti Dvesha Jane, Lobh Sadhu Sange Hari Katha, Mo Isht Labbe Jane, Niyukt Karibe Jatha Tatha. Narottam Thakur is teaching this. Learn if you want to learn this. Kam Krishna Karmar Pane. In case your desires sync, you know sync? S-Y-N-K, that sync. Synchronize. Synchronize your desire with the desires of spiritual entities, spiritual personalities. If we are synchronizing those desires with my friend, any friend, then I'll be just cultivating and building those desires. So synchronizing is so important. You understand this word? We all know this. Kam Krishna Karmar Pane. The desires is according to the desires of spiritual entities. Krodh Bhakti Dvesha Jane. Everyone has krodh, anger. If I irritate you, you'll be angry. More or less. Someone has 10%, someone 20%, 30%, 40%, and someone having 100% krodh. It's like a lion. Better check your blood pressure. But do the Lord has anger or not? Yes. Namaste Narasindhaya Prahladaladatayine Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha Shilatankanakalaye Ito Nashinga Parato Nashinga Yato Yato Yami Tato Nashinga Narshinga Hidaye Narshinga Narshinga Madim Sharanam Prapade Tav Kara Kamala Vare Naka Adhuta Singha Dalika Hiranyakashipu Tanu Pringa Keshavadeta Harahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare. You're worshipping and praying to that Lord who's full of anger? But that anger of that Lord is giving peace to everyone. Can we say this is anger? Narsimha Bhagwan is known as Bhakta Vatsal, most affectionate to his devotees. But he has anger. But I'm not touching and elaborating on this point. Today my topic is just calm. But I'm just giving you a trailer of the complete movie for this week. There are more to come. I think we have only 6 days, right? The calm, growth, low movie. Yeah, 6 days. Then low means greed. Goodness. This greed is very, very terrible. Greed means I'm sad. Because why I'm sad? I'm sad because Vinay has Tesla car. But why you sad? Why are you sad that Vinay has Tesla car? Because I don't have. Greed. I will work hard like Vinay and I will also get Tesla car. Yeah. So Kam, Krodh, Lobh. And who don't have greed? All the devotees have greed. One song which been sung all over the world, and we all familiar with this, is full of greed. Gauranga bolite have pulaka sharira Hari Hari bolite na Yane Babelira. Another day, we'll sing this. Full of greed. But one thing very important to understand here. Sri Narottam Thakur is teaching us how to apply our anger, greed, desire, anger, greed. But he has not added anywhere about enviousness. There is no room and no space for enviousness. It can't be applicable to any direction. Because the Lord has no enviousness and his devotees have no enviousness. That's also a big point. So one by one. And before this is just an introduction. I think time is over. No? Acha, theek hai. Holidays. So before I start my topic, this was just a foundation. I want to give some insight of this week program. Every evening we're going to have program. But a special program on 31st, which is according to English calendar, the last day of the year. So let us say goodbye and farewell to the last day of the year. And all those misunderstandings, disappointments, and all those envious moods, let us throw everything on that day and begin a new year. Begin a new life. So this week, we can say the week of repentance, which finally going to end on 31st. And the plan for 31st is, we're going to post online. But I was meditating on this. The plan is, On that day, we offer everything to the best Haridas Varje, means Shigiraj Govardhan. We're going to celebrate Ankut festival on 31st December. So plan goes like this. 6 o'clock, we're going to begin this festival. All devotees, all your friends or neighbors, whoever you want to invite, everyone should bring something for Giriraj Govardhan. It can be cooked or uncooked. To celebrate Ankut festival, everything will be offered to Giriraj Govardhan, but make sure you come sharp 6 o'clock. And what we're going to do is, I was just coming and was meditating on this. When all of you come with your preparations, bhogas, not offered, should be unoffered. We all going to go out for a Nagar Kirtan. For like say 20 minutes as per the weather condition. Very important here. But it's not that cold. It's something 8 degrees. I'm coming from America, I'm coming from New York, it was minus 10 degrees. Yeah, this is nothing. This is warm summers. 6 o'clock, we'll take those as per how we taught by Srila Gurudev, keeping baskets on our head. We go around a block, Kirtan, because 31st December, no one going to object. It's like a fun day, right? We do some Kirtan, we come back and offer everything to Giriraj Govardhan, and simultaneously there will be Arati, and immediately after there will be Prasadam. So say 6 to max 7 or 7:15. And we start bhajan 7:30. No, sorry. One mistake here. After Arati, there will be Prasadam. Everyone take Prasadam. And 7:30 we will start our bhajans until 12 o'clock. Maybe 1 o'clock. Okay, 2 o'clock. Now everyone is happy because I said 12, everyone was sad. So as long as we can, we'll do singing and lot of Harikatha. A lot of singing, lot of bhajans to recite on that, to get rid of all negativities from our mentality, our mind. Just throwing away everything. There is a creek, a water flow in front of Maya house. Just throw everything in there, all garbage. So this will be a plan. So decide what you are going to cook. Anything for Giriraj Govardhan, bring over, and this will be our plan for 31st. You all agree with this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
The back, they are not saying anything. The devotee is in the back. Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. Kam Krishna Karmar Pane. How to engage our desires, synchronize those desires with the desire of the Lord and His devotees. So there are a couple of examples. I was sitting here meditating on this. Bilmangal Thakur. You heard of Bilmangal Thakur?
Yes.
How many of you didn't heard? Don't be shy, just raise your hand. Just few of you, okay. Shri Bilmangal Thakur, who is so much known and famous, 1,000 years back, he was attached to a prostitute. And he was so much into that prostitute, day and night just thinking of her. And one day, there was a storm, but he really wanted to see her. He crossed the river, very long story short. He crossed the river by riding on a dead body. And he jumped into her room by taking shelter of a snake, thinking this is a rope. And when we walked in, that prostitute chastised him with the words, "You're so attached to this body. If you would have attached to the Lord, you would have attained him. These words of that prostitute changed the total concept of Shri Bilwanga Thakur. So one who is attached, so much attached to a prostitute can, and we are addressing him as our Acharya? Yes. Because that was his past. And what happened after that? His transformation. By hearing these words, he got totally transformed. And he plucked his eyes, he became blind. And he started reciting the shlokas which are nectarian to the ears of Krishna. Krishna Karnamrit. Krishna Karnamrit means? Karna means ears and Amrit means nectar. Shri Bimangal Thakur is reciting the verses which attracting the ears of Krishna. Krishna Karnamrit. What was his desire before? It was very simple material desires. But after hearing this rebuking words of that lady, his desire got changed. And what became his desire? His desire totally changed and transformed to go in Vrindavan. And on the way, he was reciting so many verses which are appealing and pleasing to the ears of Krishna. Why is he moving here and there? I'm getting distracted. Put him on your lap. His desire got totally transformed. So is there any possibility if someone is having any material desires? This is the example. Then the course of his desire totally got changed. The direction of his desires totally got changed. And his longing for, hankering for Shri Vrindavan Dham. In that Krishna Karnamrit, right in the beginning, he's praising and glorifying Chintamani, that prostitute who rebuked him. Chintamani Jaiti Somgiri Guru me Shiksha Guruscha Bhagwan Shikya Puchya Mole. He said, I pay my obeisances to Chintamani, whose words changed my life. And also to my Shiksha Guru, that Krishna who is always having peacock feather. Shiksha Guru. This is one example. How the desires get changed from one direction to the other direction. If I start pen down or writing, there are hundreds of examples like this. Not exactly like this, but from other backgrounds also. This is the example of Bilwanga Thakur, who is so much praised in our sampradaya. Oh, but how can you worship a personality like this, who was previously like this and later on like this? That was his past. But what is his present? That matters a lot. Do we appreciate and glorify Dhruv Maharaj or not?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
In Bhagavatam, we hear Dhruv Maharaj stories. 5-year young boy. He set up an example to prove that there is no consideration of any age barriers in the bhakti, in the devotion of the Lord. A 5-year young boy and a prince, so rich and full of opulence. He is showing his renunciation and going to the forest for fulfilling his desires. Kam Krishna Karmar Pane. These are what I'm counting the examples which I'm taking. These examples are well known and from Bhagavatam and other scriptures. So reflect on us. Do we also have these kind of desires? Yes, of course. But how we change the course of the desires, this is one art. Dhruv Maharaj's desire is what? Was not like Bilmangal Thakur. He was 5-year young boy. But what was his desire? I want to sit on the throne where none of my ancestors have ever sat before. Means he wants to attain a big asan, a big designation, a big throne. This was the desire of Dhruv Maharaj. 5-year young boy. Understand? We must understand. But nothing is impossible. No matter how much you are stubborn with your desires or our desires, don't give challenge to Krishna. Don't give challenge. हिंदी में बोलते ना, तुम्हारी जिद और मेरी जिद, तुम भी जिद्दी और मैं भी जिद्दी, है ना? भगवान तुम भी जिद्दी हो, भगवान की जिद क्या है? तुम सबको भक्त बना के रहूंगा। और हमारी जिद क्या है? कुछ भी कर लो, मैं नहीं बनूंगा। मैं अपनी डिजायर छोड़ने वाला नहीं। I can't give up my desires. Krishna, you are stubborn. I am also very stubborn. How is Krishna stubborn? I want to make everyone devotees. That's your desire. I will come and make what? Rag mar bhakti loke korite pracharan. I will spread rag bhakti. That's the desire of Krishna. But I am also very stubborn. Whatever you say in Gita is good to hear. Whatever in Bhagavatam is good to read and to hear. But I am very stubborn. I don't want to give up. So let's see who wins. Who's going to win in the last? Who's going to win in the last? Dinabandhu? It's Krishna who's knocking the door of our heart. He's going to win. In the last, he's always the winner. Because his name is Vijay. Not this Vijay. His name is Vijay, means victory. He's always victorious. He never gets defeated. So this life, another life, or third life, fourth life, no matter how much we are holding on of our stubborn desires, ultimately Krishna is going to get victory over all desires. He's the conqueror. And of course his name is Krishna, means all attractive. He's going to attract all these desires. It's like a magnet. He will just take out all the desires. So Dhruv Maharaj, what was his intent going to forest? Was not a pure intent. He was artharthi. Artharthi means having material motivations. And therefore he went to forest. His renunciation or going to Vrindavan. Which forest Dhruv Maharaj went to? Madhuban, which is very close to Vrindavan. Notice? Madhuban in Brajmandal, one of the 12 forests. But what was his intent to go to Madhuban, to Vrindavan? For bhakti, for renunciation? Not at all. He wants to sit on a throne. That was his desire. But how his desires got transformed? Desires never going to get destroyed. It's only going to get transformed. That's the policy. How his desires got transformed? By the association of the Lord. But prior to the association of the Lord, he got the association of who? Narad ji, great saint Narad, who gave him mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate. He got association of Narad ji. So with this association, what happens? Yasyasti bhagavad bhakta kinchana sarguneste samasto suraha. All the good qualities of that pure devotee going to reflect on you. It may take some time, but it's definitely going to happen. Understand? Dhruv Maharaj got the association of Naraji. And finally he's seeing the Lord. In just 6 months, with that severe austerities, he's seeing the Lord in front of him. And he's adoring the beauty of Lord just like he's going to drink the beauty with his eyes. Drinking is always with the lips and the tongue. But the way he's looking at the Lord, he's gazing at the Lord, is just how he's going to drink that beauty with his eyes. Such a special mood there. He got transformed. His desire got transformed. And even the Lord wants to give him the best of this material world. May you rule the planet Earth for 36,000 of years. What can be more than this? Every year election, 4-year, 5-year election, one bets Prime Minister, President. And they struggle, they will work hard for this. Dhruv Maharaj is getting ownership of this planet for 36,000 years. 36,000 years. But he is now lamenting. He is regretting. Why I came to Madhuban and why I am asking this material desires from my Lord. His desires got changed, transformed from material to, and now he is asking something different. What is asking? Sthanabhilashi sthiti tapasyaham tam praptvan dev munand gayam kacham vichinpe api divya ratnam swami kirtartho asmi varam na yache kirtartho asmi varam na yache kirtartho asmi varam na yache. Oh, I came for the broken pieces of glass. That was my aim and object. But after seeing you, my desires got transformed. Hey Swami, oh my Lord, please oblige me. Varam na yache. I don't want any benediction from you. Means I don't want any material benediction from you. Transformed. So I'm starting from the point of Shri Bilmangal Thakur, who was so much into association of that prostitute. From there to the next step is Sakam Bhakta, Artharthi, as Dhruv Maharaj. His desire was transformed. Then come Jnani. Who's Jnani? Shri Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, right in the womb of his mother, he got the association of again Naraji. You know, Naraji, Srimad Bhagavatam is full of Naraji. Every episode is Naraji. Prahlad Maharaj got blessed with the association of Naraji when Prahlad was in the womb of his mother. अभी तो बच्चा है, जन्म भी नहीं लिया, गर्भ में है. नारद जी की कथा सुनी और नारद जी की कथा सुनते ही प्रहलाद जी उस कथा का पूरा पूरा लाभ उठा रहे हैं. By hearing the words of Narad ji, Prahlad Maharaj, right in the womb of his mother, he grabs that association. He grabs that association. And therefore, he is now transforming his friends, Asura Balaka, the demonic friends. Give up this association of demons in the community you are living with. Sometimes it is difficult to give up the association, right?
Yes.
We just get along with the community we live with. But Prahlad Maharaj is putting so much input and efforts to change the young generation because he found so difficult to change the older generation. He tried to Hiranyakashipu, right sitting on his lap, And he's saying, oh, tad sadhu manya survara dehinam sadas mukta diyam asad grihar hitu atpatam griyanta kupam vanam gatam yad hari ashrit. He's not saying, oh dad, oh papa, oh my father, none of these. He's saying, oh best of all demons. Not addressing him as his father. Imagine if your child sits in your lap and say, oh best of all demons. How you feel? Huh? All the fathers here. The child sitting in your lap and you're giving so much love. You say, oh best of all the demons. My father, you're a demon. Hiranyakashipu was so happy to hear this. Because he was demonic. How he understood that Prahlad, my son, is glorifying me, saying that I am the king of all the demonic dynasty. But Prahlad Maharaj is addressing him as demon. Best of all demons means your mood, your mentality, everything is demonic. Because you are against my Lord. Isliye, give up. And go to Vrindavan. Vanam gatam yad harim ashrit. Go to the forest and take shelter of Shri Hari. Prahlad Maharaj tried, but he knows it's not going to work out. Old people, very difficult to change. Better take the young ones, young generation. Prahlad Maharaj is the best example. So he took his classmates, becoming the monitor of the class. We all went to school, right? Monitor means the best student. The best student, the monitor. When Prahlad Maharaj was made monitor, he got a good opportunity to address his classmates. Come, boys. Today I am going to give you something very wise this season of your life. Kya bola? Komar achit pragyo dharma bhagvat niha durlab manushya janam tadapinu dhruvarthadam. Oh my friends, why are you wasting your life? One is supposed to start worship the Lord at the age of 5. Oh no, Prahlad, that's too young. Prahlad Maharaj said, no. Durlab manushya janam. The human life is very rare. Tadapinu dhruvarthadam. And on the top of that, very flickering. Kamala dalajal, jivana talamal. If we see the dew on the leaves, the komal leaves of a lotus flower, the soft tender leaves, we see some dew drops. And how they are? Always flickering. Any small tiny little wind comes and the drop fall. This is a bhajan. Kya bhajan hai? Bhajahu re mana Shri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Bhajahu re mana Shri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Durlabha Madhava Janama Sasange Durlabha Madhava Janama Sasange Bhava Sindhure Taro He Bhava Sindhure Bhajahu Re Mana Shri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara E Dhana Yovana Putra Parijana Ithe ke ache pariti re Kamala dala jala jivana talamala Bhajahu hari pada niti re Bhajahu re mana Shri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Prahlad Maharaj is saying this. Transformation is transforming the desires of the Asura Balakas, demonic classmates. He just changed his their desires, with his association, which he got from his Gurudev Naraji when he was in the womb of his mother. How this transformation process takes. Shukdev Goswami, Jnani Bhakta, don't believe in the form of the Lord. Bhagwan is Nirgun, he has no qualities. This is what people say. And he has no form. Shukdev Goswami, he was totally immersed in that mood. The Lord is formless. Hai na? This is called Gyan Marg, right? Bandara Prabhu? And he achieved PhD in that domain. Principal of that school, in that college. Shri Shukdev Goswami. But moment he heard the glories of the Lord, transformation. What was his desire earlier? His desire earlier was to just adore the Lord in the form of he is formless. He is formless, he has no form. But with the association, you see, association is very powerful weapon. So for your benefits, don't associate with devotees. Because everything will be ruined then. Don't associate with devotees. Yes or no? Yes. You don't want to associate. Don't associate. Means associate is a powerful weapon. It can make everyone transform. Shri Shukdev Goswami, who was totally immersed in that impersonalism, and he's claiming, Parinishtapi nirgunya uttam shlok lilaya grit chej rajshi akyam yantitvan. He's telling to everyone openly, without hiding, open book. I was totally immersed in that impersonalism. But when I heard the glories of the Lord, the form of Krishna, what he heard the form of Krishna? Varaha pedam natvarvapo karnyo karnikaram vibhidravasam kapisham vaijanti chamalam randhya venudhar sudaya purna gopa vrinde vrindaramnam sapadaramnam pravishta geet kirtati. Moment he heard this, the beautiful form of the Lord, change, transformation. Moment he heard the qualities of the Lord, transformation. Shri Shukdev Goswami speaking Bhagavad Katha. Where? On the bank of Ganga. Which location? Huh?
Something like that.
Shukratal, which is near Haridwar. We are going to have Bhagavad Katha there. On March 17th. 17 March. Same location. Just on the bank of Ganga. Shri Shukdev Goswami is speaking Bhagavad Katha. You all want to hear Bhagavad Katha there? If you want, please make your plans. The devotees who are arranging and hosting this, they are doing so, I can't explain, so much excitement, and they are making so many good arrangements for everyone to stay and for prasadam. And you know prasadam in India is, you're familiar with this. So they're making wonderful arrangement. Best rooms, best prasadam, and there will be best darshans. The location where Shukdev Goswami spoke Bhagavad Gita to Parikshit Maharaj, and thousands of rishis were there on the bank of Ganga. Rishikesh. The spot where Daksh Prajapati and Shiva have big argument, as mentioned in Bhagavatam, and many other darshans there. So register as soon as possible, contact Chandrika for this. Anyhow, Shukdev Goswami got transformed from that impersonalism to the personal features of the Lord. How Krishna is so beautiful. His having dark bluish complexion and wearing pitambar just like lighting in the clouds. And is wearing flower in his ear. Not ears, one ear. Which flower? Karnika flower. And is carrying flute in his hand. What a wonderful description. Flute in his hand means what? Do flute have holes or not? Yes. Flute has holes or not? Can you blow and can you play instrument flute without the holes in that? Ironically, this is what Krishna is wondering. If anyone get my association, I fulfill all their holes. Means all their bad habits. With my association, I patch up all their loopholes. But the flute is just on my lips and I'm not able to fill those holes, which is so close to me. And if those holes get filled with something, then he can't play flute. So what he did? He gave the sudha, means nectar of his lips, in the form of reciting this, singing this, in the fulfilling those holes in the present in the flute, Venu Geet. Association. So is Krishna is getting association of Venu or Venu is getting association of Krishna? Think of this, tell me tomorrow. Who's getting whose association? Shukdev Goswami, hearing this, he got transformed. Prithu Maharaj in Srimad Bhagavatam. Heard of Prithu Maharaj? The king of the whole planet Earth. His desire. He just uttered one word. See, very careful. When we are addressing to Lord, when we are praying to Him, our utterance have to be with utmost attention. If anything, there is any smell of any calm, material desires, Krishna is ready to fulfill this because He's akamo sarakamo va moksha kamodarihi. He's the one who fulfills everyone's desires. You know this verse? Akamo sarakamo va moksha kamodarihi. Tivrena bhakti yogena yajati purusham param. Krishna is saying, I am the one who fulfills everyone's desires. If you come with desires, or if you come without desires, or if you come the desire of liberation, I am the one who fulfills all your desires. So very careful. Prithu Maharaj, while praying and addressing to the Lord, he just put one word, Kevalyam. Kevalyam means Sayujya Mukti. And Krishna immediately, Lord was, okay, you want this? I want to give you. No. Immediately he said, not. Oh my Lord, no. I don't want this. Even the smell of this mukti is giving so much pain. Then what do you want, Prithu? What he asked for? 1,000 years. Prabhu, I want you to give me 1,000 years. Krishna said, what? Why you want to make such a beautiful body ugly? Everywhere years? Imagine if your body have 1,000 years and you're walking. You know when elephant walks, if you see elephant walk, he has a big ears. It's just like he himself is doing chamar to his body. Chamara dolai re, chamara dolai re. His ears are like performing chamar. Fan. And imagine if you have 1,000 years. Look nice? I believe. So the Lord asked him, Prithu, what are you asking? 1,000 years? Why you want to make yourself ugly? Prithu Maharaj said, no, you're not understanding, my Lord. I'm not asking 1,000 years in reality, but I'm asking the strength of 1,000 years in my 2 years. Why you want the strength of 1000 years in your 2 years? Because I want to constantly drink the nectar of your pastimes. I want to drink. 2 years are too less. I want 1000 years to drink that nectar. How much can you hear? You know, sometimes we say, stop, stop, I can't hear more than this. If there is some quarrel and fight, stop please. I can't hear more than this. Stop. Prithu Maharaj is opening his hands. No. Give me the strength of 1000 years. 500 here, 500 here. Because if anyone coming to stop me, I don't want to stop. Even if it is 9:30 or 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we're going to hear Hari Katha all night, Ekadashi. No stopping. Yes, Vinay? He said yes. Yes. Every yes is not yes. Some yes are also no. When we say yes, means yes, of course. Out of excitement. I say yes means what can I do? Now you all are here. And Sunita is looking from the back. Vinay, just tell Maharaj it's 9:30. Stop it. We have to clean. We have to clean that. Prithu Maharaj. But see, this Srimad Bhagavatam is teaching and Gita is teaching us so much. A little bit here and there, utterance of a word, and Krishna start testing you. You know, sometimes we say in our relationship, don't judge. Don't judge relationship. Yes or no? Judgmental means you're checking on. And you may prove right or you may prove wrong. But this is with us. Because our judgment sometimes is wrong, sometimes is correct. But Krishna's judgment is never wrong. It's always right. And he has all right to judge. He says all right to judge. So Krishna is judging this. What you saying, what word you using, if it is a little bit close to the word which he don't like, is immediately start judging you. What you don't want, what you don't like, Kevalya Mukti. Kevalya Mukti means merge into the fulgence of the Lord. That moksha, you don't like this at all. You don't like at all. But if I'm uttering this word Kevalya, then he has all right to judge. What you want by Kevalya? What do you mean by that? Explain me. You know, just like if I ask devotees, you all want mukti or not? You know? Some old guy in India, हे भगवान, मैं संसार में बड़ा दुखी, मुझको मुक्ति दे दो. किससे मुक्ति दे दो? हाँ? बहुत से लोग ऐसे मिलते हैं. एक व्यक्ति बहुत शराब पीता, कोई छोड़ता नहीं, वोडका वाइन जो है सब आने दो, आनो रे. उसके परिवार वाले, उसके बच्चे लोग, पिताजी इतना मत पियो, लीवर खराब हो जाएगा, पिताजी मत पियो. तो एक दिन ऐसा पीकर भगवान के सामने ऐसा झूमता है, हाथ में बोतल, मुझको मुक्ति चाहिए. पीता है, बोला मुक्ति चाहिए. घर वाले बड़े प्रसन्न हो गए. हाँ, आज तो पिताजी बोतल लेके भगवान के सामने और बोल रहे मुझको मुक्ति चाहिए. वाह, पिताजी को क्या हो गया? ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, इतना बदलाव, इतना परिवर्तन. तो दो बेटा थे, पकड़ के पिताजी को बिठा दिया, बैठ जाओ पिताजी, आप ठीक हैं? आज तो आपने कितनी बड़ी बात की, भगवान के सामने कह रहे मुक्ति चाहिए. पिता बोलता है, तेरे को मतलब पता है मुक्ति क्या चाहिए? कौन सी मुक्ति मांगी मैंने? वो तो पिताजी मुक्ति तो अच्छी चीज होती है, वही मांगी। जब मैं भगवान से बोला इन लोगों की बातों से मेरे को मुक्ति दिला दो, ये बार बार बोलते हैं मत पियो, इनसे मुक्ति दिला दो, तो उसके लिए ये मुक्ति है। So everyone have their own definition of mukti. Means deliverance. But we all want mukti or not? Yes or no? Mamta Didi? You want mukti or not?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Anandani?
Real mukti.
You want mukti or not? Just say yes or no. Don't ask him. It's your personal decision. Don't ask your husband. It's your personal decision. Yes or no? No? Okay, so why are you scared? Just say no. Sudevi, you want mukti? Oh my God. How you want mukti? Mukti from what?
Getting spiritual form and then
Oh, she hear my lecture. Ah. Very good answer. What is that shlok?
mukti hitva anyata sasarupina avastati.
Muktir hitva anyatha swaswarupena avasthiti. So if we, I'm coming to this point, if we praying to the Lord, Prabhu, please give me mukti, then he has all rights to judge. Because the word mukti applies to many different areas. Oh, you really want mukti? Yes, Prabhu. So then I can give you Sayujya Mukti, merge into my effulgence. No, not that one. What mukti you want? This mukti, mentioned in Bhagavatam, 2nd canto. Mukti ritva anyatha swaswarupena avasthiti. To see one's spiritual form which is favorable to serve the divine couple Radha Krishna. To realize one's spiritual form and to activate that spiritual form in the service of Radha and Krishna. That is ideal meaning of mukti. Prabhu, I was referring to this mukti. Krishna is judging. One word here and there, he immediately wants to give bhukti and mukti. Bhukti mukti diya jaan palaiya. By giving material desires and by giving mukti, liberation, he wants to get rid of us. Enough tolerating you. But he's always hiding his bhakti and only giving to special people. What is the population of Holland?
1.7 crore.
17 million only. It's only just Faridabad and Delhi. Just two cities. Faridabad and Delhi. No, Delhi is 23 million. It's more than your Holland population. Just one city in India. You can't compare. You can't compare. 17 million. And amongst those 17 million, I think maximum 200 are VIPs. Very important person in Holland. Because they are devotee. They are devotee of Krishna and they are hearing this kind of Harikatha which is not ordinary being spoken in any Hindu temple. No Panditji can tell this. Any Pandit will tell you what is the meaning of bhukti. Go and check. Ask them. तो बोलेगा मुक्ति का मतलब संसार से निकल जाना मुक्ति. Simple journal. They can't tell you details. This is mukti. So, believe and consider yourself special. You may say, what I'm saying, this is wrong. We should not feel ourselves very special. We should feel ourselves very fallen. Yes, both. Special and fallen. We can say special fallen people. Special fallen people. Special when we are comparing ourselves, comparison with ordinary people. 17 million people. We are special amongst them. Because we are proud of that we are devotees of the Lord. We are proud of that we are chanting every day. We are proud we are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and this Hari Katha every day. But when we are in the middle of our Sangha devotees, don't feel proud of that. And there we have to feel what? Very fallen. Not feel, which is true. Fallen. So both things are required to nourish our upliftment. Both. If you don't feel you are special, how are you going to boost your ego? We all have ego. Ego also needs some energy, some fuel. How to manage that ego? Although it is a false ego, but how to manage that ego? By giving fuel of believing I am different from others. How I am different from others? Not because I am more handsome or beautiful or this and that. I am different from others because whatever I know about Krishna, as much as I know, others don't know. So not looking down upon them, not offending them, but considering I am engaging my ego in my upliftment. Prithu Maharaj asking for 1000 years. The strength of 1000 years within these 2 years to constantly drink the nectar of Krishna Katha. That's Prithu Maharaj. So Kam Krishna Karmar Pane, to engage, to transform the desire. This is the art of living. How to transform that? Then I have so big list. I don't know how much time more. The desires of those small young gopis, very young age, they were taking bath in Jamuna naked, and Krishna stole their garments. And Krishna told them to come out like this. What was their desire? Their desire was to marry with Krishna. What is that prayer? Katyani Mahamai Mahayogeshwari Nanda Sutam Gop. Katyani Mahamai. They're praying to Katyani Devi. Mahayogeshwari Pati me kurute namah. We want Krishna to be our Pati, our husband. This is also desire. So this desire is wrong or right? Ram Madhapu?
The desire is always good.
Huh?
Longing, if they are longing.
No. Longing is different. Longing for what is totally different. These young gopis, they are praying to Katyani Devi, in this magma, in the severe cold, in the month of December, January, and taking bath in the cold water, Jamuna water, is not that easy. They were doing tapasya. Katyani Mahamai, Mahayogadeshwari, Nand Gopsutam Devi, Pati me kurute namah. Hey Katyani Mahamai, Mahamaya. They're praying to Durga. But actually not Durga, they're praying to Yogamaya ji. But what is the desire? The desire is, may Krishna can become our husband. Those who are following Katyani Vrata. Is this desire good or what? Huh, Vijay? Bolo, kuch to bolo. Huh? What wrong in that? They are asking Krishna as their husband. Wrong?
Wrong.
No? Good desire? Yashoda? Asking Krishna to become my husband, is that wrong desire? So what they're desiring is right or wrong?
Correct.
Tridesh bhai?
Wrong.
Right or wrong?
No,
Wrong, why?
because we want Krishna as our.
Yes. Correct answer. Appreciate this. We have to see very carefully, very minute. Our sampradaya vichar is very, very deep and very minute, very subtle. So I'm not proving that they are wrong. They are not wrong. But according to what we are following, our sampradaya vichar is more parkya bhav, paramar mood. It's not sakya bhav. So, this philosophical part, please try to understand this. And if you're writing down, note down this. This is how you're going to learn. This is not according to Tattva Bhav Ichamai. What is Tattva Bhav Ichamai?
Oneness with the moods of another person.
The Manjari is the maid servants of Radharani. They have no desires. If you ask Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari, Lavanga Manjari, Kastura Manjari, Kamala Manjari, Nainmani Manjari, Raman Manjari, all this, Vilas Manjari, ask them, you want Krishna to be your husband? They will say yes or no.
No.
This is a style, huh? No. They will not. What they want? Paramar mood. Jai Jai Ujjwala Ras Sarva Rasa Sar Parakiya Bhave Jaha Vrajete Prachar. Krishna is fond of this ras. And Krishna came to this planet to promote this ras. And then Shri Rupa Goswami Mahaprabhu came to promote this ras. This special mellow. So I'm not saying those gopis are wrong. That's a terrible offense if I say this. They are worthy of praise. All glories to them. But we are following a special mood in our line. What is that mood? The mood following the footsteps of Radharani and the Manjaris. Tatta Bhav Ichamai. कहाँ से start होता है? संभोग क्या? Sambandhanuga and Kamanuga. Those who are in Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, they are Sambandhanuga. Those who are in Madhuras means seeing Krishna as their beloved. Conjugal mood, loving mood. That is what? Kamanuga. Right? But in Kamanuga there are gopis. They are beloved of Krishna. Then the queens of Dwarika also. But then Kamanuga is further divided into two parts. What is that?
Tattva Bhav Ichamai and Sambhog Ichamai.
Sambhog Ichamai and Tattva Bhav Ichamai. Sambhog Ichamai means, how to describe this? They want to become an independent gopi to serve Krishna. This is not our line. It is like going detail and very, very, very minute. Our line is Tattva Bhav Ichamai means following the footsteps of Radharani as her maid servant. So those who are following the mood of the maid servant, they are not doing Katyani Vrata. Make sense?
Yeah.
They are not doing Katyani Vrata. Their Vrata is what? Sei tapas, sei vrata, sei tapa, sei mora mantra japa, sei mora vede radharama, shirupa manjari pada, sei mora sampada, sei mora bhajana pujana. Anukula have vidhi, se pade hoi besidi. Nirakibo, Eduinayane Nirakibo Eduinayane. ये तो हो गया. Anukula habe vidhi sei pade hoi besidhi Nirakibo Eduinayane. Ha rupa karo daya deho more pada chaya. Ha rupa karo daya deho more pada chaya. Narottamalai dosharana Narottamalai dosharana. This is our line. So those Manjaris following the footsteps of Rupa Manjari, they are not following Katyani Vrata. You know? This is a very, very fine and subtle difference. Very fine and subtle difference. So this Katyani Vrata gopis, they also have desires. Kam Krishna Karmar Pane. Their desire is what? Katyani Mahamai Mahayogadishwari Nand Gop Sutam Devi Pati Me Kurute Namaha. Make that Krishna becomes our husband. It's a good desire, na? It's not saying XYG become my husband. A, B, C, D to Z become my husband. Krishna husband. But there's so much difference. What was the desire of Meeraji? Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan payo. Payo ji maine Krishna Ratan Dhan payo. Vastu amolak de mere Satguru. Vastu amolak de mere Satguru. Everyone knows. Okay. What is the desire and kamna of Meeraji? May Krishna becomes my husband. Not a bad desire. It's a wonderful. But there's always but and ifs. Yeah. She can't get entrance into Vrindavan. Meeraji's situation and positioning is in Dwarika, being the wife of Krishna. Rukmani, Satyabhama, their desire is to become the wives of Krishna. Not desire is to become the maid servant of Radharani. Kubja desire is not to become the maid servant of Radharani. Kubja desire is to serve Krishna to get pleasure by serving him. So you see, there are many examples. What is the desire of Nag Patnis? You know, there was one lecture recently I gave in America. I just tried to comparative study with Nag Patnis, the wives of Kaliya, and the Dvija Patnis, the wives of Brahmins. In comparison with those who are following the footsteps of Radharani. समझ रहे हैं? सुन रहे हैं? सुन नहीं रहा? नहीं सुन रहा ना? क्या बोला मैंने?
A comparison study between the Nagapatnis and Vijayapatnis.
How can be you so sharp? You speaking to him and also hearing me. So what is the comparison? Tell me. खड़े हो जाओ. I'll give you this topic. Compare. No, just try. So, give him mic.
So Maharaji is asking to all of us, he's giving the comparative study between the Nagakanyas, the wives of Kalyanag, and the Vijayapatnis, the wives of the Brahmins who were performing yajnas.
Loud.
So who is more serving Krishna? Maharaji was giving a lecture about this in America.
You heard that?
नहीं.
Okay. Then if you didn't heard, then it's good.
So when we analyze this lila, the Nagapatnis, the wives of Kalya Nag, they see Krishna as their son, and they want Krishna to spare their husband Kalya. The Dvijapatnis, the wife of the Brahmins who were offering, Krishna told them, go away from here, you have to go back to your husbands. And they followed at once and they left. So, if Krishna says go, because Maharaji was also telling in other lectures that Krishna also told the gopis when they came for the Raslila, you should go back. Why don't you, what are you doing here at midnight? But they are there for the pleasure of Krishna. So the Nagapatnis, they were asking Krishna to spare their husband. And the Dvijapatnis, they were going away because Krishna told them to. However, they offered their all food items to Krishna. I don't know what to say more, Maharaj, but
No,
this
you're
is,
right. You're
is
right.
what I can say about this point.
Okay, dunkable. So there's a comparison. What he said right, but I'm going to add on something more. The wife of Kalya, wives, not wife, wives of Kalya, seeing that our husband is getting so much chastisement that Krishna is dancing on the hoods of the Kalya and is vomiting blood. He's going to die like this. They came forward and asked forgiveness. Please forgive our husband. That means they have consideration of their husbands involved in that devotion to Krishna. Understand? Jai Duja Patni Jai Naga Kanyagan Bhakti Te Jahara Pailo Govind Charan. With their devotion, they attained the Charan, the lotus feet of Govinda. There is no doubt in that. But in a devotion, if anything, any minute attachment of any sort, even very subtle, a smell, a tinge of that, Krishna immediately check on that. Whereas, what Krishna is expecting, what he wants, ananyas chintya mam, je jana pariyupasate. One point it means not even a slight here and there. This is his judgment. Moment he saw Kalya Patnis, the wives of Kalya, they are praying. He understood the whole scene. Okay. Nothing wrong in that. And then Dvijapatnis, the wives of Brahmins, they came so much devoted to Krishna, brought all the food preps for Krishna. Krishna, he accepted their offerings, but moment he showed them fear, go back and serve your husbands because they're going to condemn you and it's not a social etiquette. They went back. They are devoted to Krishna, but they have never prayed or anything for Radharani. In their prayers, we don't hear anything about Radharani. But on the other side, two examples, Shuticharis and Municharis. Those Shrutis, the Vedas, they are also devoted to Krishna. But in their devotion, in their prayers, they mentioned about following the footsteps of Radharani. Shrutis are saying 10th canto Bhagavatam, Vayam apite sama sadi shangri saroja sudaya. We also want to follow the footsteps of the gopis to serve how they are serving to Krishna. And that's why these Shrutis, they got entrance into Ras Leela. Understand? Then Munis, those Rishis, on the time of Lord Ramchandra, chanting Gopal mantra day and night. They chanting Gopal mantra because they want to serve like gopis to Krishna. And therefore they got entrance into Ras Leela. But Dvija Patnis and Naga Kanyas, they got interest into Ras Leela? No. इसलिए सिर्फ भगवान पे प्रार्थना करने से नहीं होगा. Only devoted to Krishna, this is not enough. It has to be flavored with. You know, you made a such nice condensed sweet rice and you flavored with a camphor and क्या बोलते हैं? Saffron. So devotion of Krishna, and on the top of the devotion of Krishna is that flavor of camphor and saffron, is the desire to serve Krishna under the guidance of Radharani. The most important point. With this desire, just like Atma Nivedan. Who did the Atma Nivedan? Who did Atma Nivedan? Shravane Parikshit, Vyasaki Kirtane, Prahlad Smarane. She Parikshit by hearing, Shukdev Goswami by speaking, Prahlad Maharaj by remembering, Kapipati Dasya, Hanuman by serving, Lakshmi by massaging the feet, Akrur Abhivandane, Akrur by prayers, Arjun Sakhe, Arjun by Sakha Bhav, and then Atma Nivedan. Who did the Atma Nivedan? Bali Maharaj. But this Atma Nivedan of Bali Maharaj, which is not less, he surrendered everything to the Lord. He himself gave his own self to the Lord. But by comparison of Bali Maharaj self-surrendered Atma Nivedan and the self-surrendered Atma Nivedan of Rukmani, is totally different. Bali Maharaj Atma Nivedan is journal Atma Nivedan, but Rukmani Atma Nivedan is the flavor of Madhurya Bhav in that Atma Nivedan. Understand? There's so much difference. This is called churning. Churning of the Shastra, churning of the prayers. इसमें मजा आता है. सिंपल स्टोरी तो बहुत बार सुन लिया, लेकिन स्टोरी का जो मंथन होता है ना, चर्न करना, इतना सुंदर सुंदर विचार है हमारे गौड़े वैष्णव में. प्रार्थना तो करनी है, प्रार्थना तो है, but what is the direction of that प्रार्थना? In those प्रार्थना, in those prayers, if there is nothing about Radharani, anyone who devoted to Krishna, you will get rewarded, but you will not get rewarded as is supposed to be if one follow the footsteps of Radharani. Naraji, okay, let's say Naraji, blessing Dhruv Maharaj, blessing Prahlad Maharaj, blessing Ambrish, here and there, everyone is getting devotion of Krishna. नारद जी जिसके सिर पे हाथ रख देंगे उसको भक्ति मिल जाएगा. जिसके, वो कैसा भी क्यों ना हो, कितना भी अपराधी क्यों ना हो, वो पशु को मारने वाला मृगारी और वो वाल्मीकि जी जैसे जो मनुष्य ब्राह्मण को मार रहे हैं, उनको भी नारद जी की कृपा से क्या मिल गया? कृष्ण मिल गए, भगवान मिल गए. लेकिन वही नारद जी गोवर्धन में बैठ गए तपस्या करने. क्यों? अच्छे से जानते हैं उस प्रार्थना में राधा जी की कमी है, और नारद जी गोवर्धन में बैठ के राधा जी के चरणों की प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं. राधा जी के चरणों की प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं. नारद जी के अंदर भी कामना है. मैं ये तो स्टार्ट में बोला था, आप सब लोग मेरे को देखने लग गए, ऐसे कैसे बोल दिया? गुरु जी के अंदर काम, क्रोध, लोभ है? क्यों नहीं है? गुरु जी का क्रोध तो आप लोगों ने देखा ही नहीं. वहां पर नरसिंह भगवान की प्रार्थना करनी पड़ती है जब गुरु जी क्रोध में आ जाता हो. नमस्ते नरसिंह. ये है कामनाएं. नारद जी के अंदर कामना. नारद हैज दिस डिजायर to serve Radharani's lotus feet. So he sat in meditation, in austerity at Govardhan and Narad Kund to become Naradi Gopi. This is the desire of Narad. And so on. I have complete list. What is the desire of Krishna? Hmm?
श्री राधा प्रणय महिमा कीदृशो वनाते
Loudly bolo.
श्री राधा प्रणय महिमा कीदृशो
Shri Radha Pranay Mahima Kidisho Vaniva Swadya Yadud Madharima Kidisho Veti Mubha.
नित्यं शस्यं
क्या मतलब? No, not the shlok, the meaning. The three desires of Krishna. क्या है?
I don't know them, but I think to fulfill Radha Rani's desires.
Aruni? Try.
Um,
She also trying.
So Shri Krishna wanted to taste the happiness Srimati Radharani feels when she sees Krishna, and how deep the love she feels for Krishna, what she feels in her heart for Krishna, and the third.
Sundari, cover up.
So first, Krishna wanted to know what is the glories of Srimati Radhika's love. He wanted to taste what she experiences.
Second is Swadya Yarvud Madharima Kidisho Veti Loga.
He wanted to taste the sweetness he has.
What is the sweetness I have? I don't know my own sweetness. And what Radharani goes through when she relish and tastes my sweetness. Three desires. Krishna is full of desires. And one very special Krishna has. Very special desire Krishna has. What is that? Dehi pad pallav udaram smaragad khandanam mama shirasi vandanam. Dehi pad pallav udaram. Radharani, please keep your lotus feet on my head. Many details. I think it's getting a little over. High pressure. These are desires of Krishna. Radharani also have desires. What is the desire of Radharani?
to please Krishna,
Huh?
to please Krishna in every way possible.
To please Krishna. What is Radharani? Anyway, we'll keep for tomorrow. You know, because otherwise I'm just touching the topics, can't elaborate on this because of too much time. Hare Krishna. Bolo Shri Radha Rani ki jai. Kam Krishna Karmar Pane. To offer one's desires, transform one's desires, because coming back to the first line, we can't live without desires. हम कामना के बिना नहीं रह सकते, लेकिन कैसे उन कामना को हम भगवान की ओर परिवर्तन कर सकते हैं, नरोत्तम ठाकुर जी हमको ऐसा सिखा रहे हैं. तो ये सब एग्जाम्पल्स थे जो आज हमने कथा में सुना. Now we are going to hear tomorrow again. What time? कल कहाँ है प्रोग्राम?
7 o'clock at Jagat Mohini.
Oh, Jagat Mohini Mataji. 7 o'clock Mataji home. Starting with Kirtan and then Hari Katha. Okay? You ready, Mataji? Hare Krishna. Gaur Primanande. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo. Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo. Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo. Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo. Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo. Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare Bolo. Everyone. Clapping, clapping. Oh Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare
Siddhanti Maharaj ki jai, Deva ki jai.
Radha Madhav so cute. This is how Mataji do, na? Okay. Mahaprasad ki.